Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another and listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura that I did not want to expose y'all to it. But this week, bruh, y'all sent me the basura. It popped up on the IG feed. We just gonna have to do it. Now, in addition to this crazy ass basura, we also got big news, big retro news for this year. Got some cancellations as well, but it's just a lot of stuff to get into. So listen, man, as always, make sure you drop a like on this bit. Be looking out for some early heat tomorrow, Monday, brand new video. But until then, listen, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Now, the first shoe we got to talk about was actually canceled, and that was the Puerto Rico Air Force One. Now, I am not Puerto Rican, but I did want a pair of these Forces. Unfortunately, Nike messed up, and then they pulled the shoe, which basically drove all the prices up. When I first seen them, they were about at $300 to $350 for my size, and then once everyone learned the news about them being canceled, they flew up and up and up. I think they've come back down a little bit, but yeah, I should have bought them when they were $300 $350. I thought the shoe was still going to come out, and I didn't feel like I needed to spend that much for it, but yeah, I probably should have went ahead and copped it. Now, the problem with this shoe was that the flag on the tongue is flipped. I don't know how that got through the sampling and the full production, or maybe it wasn't even Nike's fault. It could have been something on where they got them produced at the factory that made them. They could have messed up. So I can't just put all the blame on Nike for this one, but they took the official images, the official photos, and everything was ready to go. And I guess somebody realized at the last second, like, yo, the flag on the tongue is backwards. And once that happened, canceled. So where do all these pairs go now? Where do all the flipped flag Puerto Ricos go? They got pulled. Do they get destroyed? Do they end up at outlets? Some of them are already backdoored. Who knows? Now, this next one, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I feel like I got more hyped about it than I really should have, but in my opinion, these are fire. But it is a Halloween Nike release, and it is these right here. So we'll be getting an all over orange pair of Halloween Air Force Ones, and this time they seem to be all over orange with the black skeleton foot on the top. In my opinion, they're fire. Now, if they're better than my Shibuya Halloweens, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the skeleton pair is fire, but these just a little different. These were, of course, a region-locked pair. These orange and black ones, if they do drop, again, it is a leak, it is a rumor, but I really hope they do drop. They should be dropping worldwide, globally, and the retail on these should be $130. Again, it's a Halloween release, so expect to see them around October, of course, this year. Listen, if anyone from Nike is watching, hey, if they're coming out, listen, I'm the Force guy. Just hit me through the email. Let me know. Up next, another holiday 2020 leak. The black and patent leather, black and gold Air Jordan 1 should be returning. Now, this, of course, is the mid pair that dropped back in 03. Now, this year is supposed to be a high top patent leather pair. Of course, we have this leaked image, the really crazy looking image, but we do also have a mock-up of what the shoe should look like. In my opinion, this is a for sure cop. I didn't think I would see any of those patent leather ones kind of coming back. We did hear some rumblings of a patent leather UNC returning, the mid top, or the patent leather Chicago's returning as well, but we just haven't really seen anything develop for those two shoes. But it seems that this shoe does actually exist. It has been converted into a high top. Again, I don't really have a problem with mid tops, but I'd rather always have the high top. And this one looks like it's gonna be a pretty good looking shoe. And listen, for me, this is more than likely a cop. Again, holiday 2020 for a retail of $170. For the next one, y'all know I always say make foams great again. And for this next one, I really can't be mad at this release because I think it is a good foam. Now, all the way back in 2007, the anthracite Foamposite was dropped, the Foamposite 1. And this year, it seems that it's going to be retroing for $230, but it won't be dropping until about fall or winter or holiday season. And I've also seen October. Now, in my opinion, I think foams are just they're just too expensive kind of retail for today's kind of temperature around foams, just because there's so many trash, garbanzo, garbola juice, basuda foams that drop. Unless it's something crazy fire, it usually will sit, and I feel like they usually go on sale. Back in like 2010, 2011, 2012, could y'all imagine eggplant foams, copper foams going on sale? This beautiful shoe, imagine. So although the anthracite joints are tough, all black, I don't think it's anywhere near these. I think they might sit around for a while, and I feel like they're gonna go on sale. This pair, I feel like I paid retail for because I really wanted it, but I could have just waited around and got it on sale. We also had another anthracite leak this week, was an Air Jordan 5. Now the mock-up that you guys see right here is basically a wolf gray Air Jordan 5 with a darkened suede, that anthracite suede. In my opinion, it's a good looking shoe, and it kind of brings me back to when I had my wolf grays, and I feel like, did we underappreciate the wolf gray all gray suede shirts? Because I remember trying to sell those and get them off. I had worn them a couple times, and it was a pain even trying to sell them. Now fast forward to 2021, and it seems like we're getting a very similar colorway. This time they don't have the 23 on the side, but again, this is a leak, this is a rumor, and it is not until next year in 2021. Just gonna have to wait a little bit longer to see if we get any more info on these. For the next one, who would have guessed it, another pair of 350s. This colorway is being called the Yecher, Y-E-C-H-E-R, Yecher. I'm not really sure. And again, it's not exactly tan. It's kind of like a really deep color, almost a burgundy and orange. I do like the blue stripe on it, but again, I'm good. I want some more 380 colorways, maybe some more 700 V3 colorways, maybe some better 700 V2 colorways, maybe some more 750s. It's just, we got a lot of 350s, bro. We do have some 380s to talk about later on the list, so let's just keep it moving on these. I'm just really not feeling them. Fall 2020, regular price $220. Another leak. Now in December, we might be getting a reverse flu game Air Jordan 12. Of course, you guys can see the mock-up again. It's a mock-up, it's a leak, it's a rumor, but this is what it should look like. A red upper with a black bottom. Now these are dropping in December, Christmas, holidays. If they look like this, it's a red and black Air Jordan 12. I'm assuming this is gonna sell out just based off of the reverse flu game name. In my opinion, they're straight. I'm not really sweating them. I still got my flu games, so I'm good on these. But for anyone that might be wanting them, again, holiday December, and still that regular $190 price point. The next one we got is for the small feet, the ladies out there, and this one is a court purple Air Jordan 1, or grand purple Air Jordan 1, which is the metallic white and purple. How many times did I just say purple? Air Jordan 1. These are supposed to be dropping in April of next year, 2021, and I expect these ones to sell out because it is part of the OG metallic Air Jordan 1 pack. Retail is still $170 on these, and that's all I got for right now. Again, we'll have to wait a little bit to see any official photos or leaked photos of the actual shoe. We also got another pair of Air Force Ones. This one is called the DIY Air Force One. As y'all can see, it has multiple swooshes on it. Kind of reminds me of the John Geiger Air Force Ones they did, years and years ago. And I gotta be honest, when I first saw this shoe, I was not really feeling it. I feel like it would look a lot better in an all over white colorway. I think that would look super clean. And this is a shoe that I think I would cop, but I would wait for it to go on sale. The only thing I don't like about it is just the tongue tab. It has that same weird colored iridescent tongue tab, and I really wish that wasn't there. But the side swooshes, the back, I like how it looks. Now on last week's Heater Hype, a lot of y'all asked me about this specific pair of foams, and it is the Barely Green Foamposite 1. Now these are supposed to be dropping in February of 2021, again another next year release, and the retail is still the hefty $230. And when there is a decent foam, a pretty good foam, I'll make sure to say it. And I have to agree with y'all, a lot of y'all was digging these, and I think it's not a bad foam at all. Again, it's Barely Green. Barely Green is the name of the shoe in black. I really can't be mad at this one. It's not a bad colorway. We're gonna talk about, I'm just letting y'all know now, it's a foam on Basuda of the week, bruh. And this is way better than that. Moving on to the next one, we have another leak for 2021. It's a lot of next year leaks on this one, and that is for a free 99 pack of Dunk Lows. Now you guys can see them right here. They are asymmetrically color blocked, so the panels on the left and the right shoe are different. And you have a mostly white upper one with an also mostly black upper. And the inside, you guys can kind of see it looks furry, and yes, it should be a furry inside. I don't really know how I'm feeling about these. Definitely getting those clown shoe vibes from these joints for sure. So until I get some better photos or some actual photos of the shoe, I'm gonna just relax and I'm gonna just sit on the fence with this one. Again, not dropping until 2021, the Nike Dunk Low free 99 pack. This week we also got official photos of the Varsity Royal pair of Air Jordan 3s. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these right now because I have another video planned where I'm going to be talking about these again. Just know the suspected release date is June 29th. But as I've seen a lot of shoes getting pushed to July, getting pushed back this month in June, I feel like this one might just get pushed back. Again, the suspected release date is 6/29, but we're probably going to talk about these again in a video or two. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have some 380s to talk about, and this one is called the Pepper 380. And I got to say it, bro. They're tan. Another pair of tan Yeezys. Now it is a 380, so it is at least a new model, but it is tan and almost a light gray or blue, and it will have those reflective accents on it. Retail will be $230, and I'm trying to give it some slack, but it is yet another tan pair of Yeezys. Now I believe these are supposed to be dropping in September or fall of this year, but we have some more 380s to talk about, so let's get into those. For the next two that you guys see right here, these are called the Hilt and Calcite Glow. So yes, both of these pairs do glow, and I'm not really mad at them. Again, I rather have the Calcite pair, Calcite being that white and gray colorway. I feel like this is a good replacement if you don't already have the Alien 380, which is one of my favorite colors of the 380 so far. I'm not really mad at either of these colorways. The Hilt is definitely the more standout colorway, but I do like the Calcite for sure. This year, we're also going to be getting Obsidians, but they were a little bit, you know, they switched it up a bit. Now, as you guys can see right here, it is basically the Obsidian Air Jordan 12, but the uppers have been changed. Where you have that navy blue, it is now a navy nuba. More than likely, I would assume these will sell out, even though it's not the OG Obsidian. It is close enough that I feel like people will be going after it. Now, would people rather just have an Obsidian retro? Yeah, probably. Okay, so it is finally time to get into the official Basuda of the week. And I told y'all before that there were some foams on the list. Blam.
Somebody did this.
Listen, somebody did this. Who did this to my foams? Look at what they did to my foams, bro. And this is another example of why I say put the foams in the vault. I see they got the barely greens and the anthracite, so maybe we got some hope. But these, bro, these shits look like somebody already played ball in them. The tear on the side doesn't look good. It looks like somebody peeled it off with their hands or something. These are certified outlet specials. These will be on the shelves for an extra 30% off, maybe an extra 40, maybe an extra 50. Like, stop, please. Y'all are fucking up them foams, bro. Does no one care? Like, no one cares, bro. They're like, somebody got in the lab and did the barely greens and anthracites, and they had the right thing in mind. These, though, the Aurora Foamposite, they Basuda, bro. Garbola Juice, Garbanzo Beans Basuda. Look at what they did to my foams. Now, for the next one, I feel kind of bad because I feel like it's like an indie brand making the shoe, but it popped up. People were sending it to me, and I'm gonna just have to do it, bro. I'm sorry. If the video somehow gets back to you, listen, I like the IG page and I like your clothes, but these shoes, bro, they're dead. And it is
Somebody
these
did this.
shits right here. I don't even know how to describe these joints right here. They look like goddamn moose hoofs, wherever the moose's feet, like wherever the things is called. That's what these joints look like on your feet. I know we talk about chunky sneakers, but these joints take it to a whole nother level. Now the shoe, as you guys can see, does come like this, but it also has a waterproof shroud that you can put on top of it. It does not do anything to help out this shoe. And I'm sorry, bro, but this is one of the most trash sneakers I've seen all year. Could y'all imagine a size 12 in this sneaker? Could y'all imagine me wearing this sneaker right here? Listen, I always ask y'all, but give me a couple words, maybe 1, 2, 3 words to describe this Basuda of the week. This one might have to get into the ring with Bacardi Bull this year, and it is June, so Bacardi Bull is coming soon, and y'all might be seeing these again. We got more shoes to talk about, more leaks, more stuff to get into, so let's get back to the heat, bro. This shoe has popped up again with rumors of a release for next year. It's supposed to come out this year, and now it seems that it's dropping next year. The Cool Gray Air Jordan 3. I don't have a lot to say about this shoe. I've already talked about them when the first rumors came out. This is another shoe that we hear rumors about it releasing and it never comes back. But hopefully next year we do see it. And seeing as we did get another shoe that we're going to talk about a little bit later, I don't see why they couldn't just go ahead and drop these, later on this year. But I'll take them in 2021 if I have to. Now, as we already know, the Fire Red 3 should be returning this year on, I believe, August 1st. But there was another Fire Red 3 that just appeared today or maybe yesterday, and that is an Air Jordan 3 SE. Now, y'all see the picture right here. It is basically a Fire Red Air Jordan 3 with a denim elephant print on the sides. I don't have really a problem with this shoe, but if it drops right around like a more OG Fire Red 3, I don't really see a need for them. There is an Air Jordan SE, which seems to be this denim one, but there's also an SE-T. Now, we don't know what the SE-T pair is yet. It could be the regular pair of Fire Red 3s with the T being the translucent back, but it has been said that these denim ones have the translucent piece on the back as well. Now, this week we got some big Air Jordan 11 news. For the first one, though, I gotta be honest, when I first seen them, I was like, yo, these look straight up like barbershop specials. They look like Fugazis, and that is, we've been speculating about a black, silver, or black and white and multicolor pair of Air Jordan 11s, and it seems that these are that shoe. Again, when I seen them, just the way they look, that Jordan going up the side, it just looked like a funny pair of 11s to me. Now, this is supposed to be a 25th anniversary release, so that might be why they're throwing those little extra metal pieces on it. I believe the Jumpman, the 23 on the back, all those extra silver details are metal, and this shoe should be releasing on December 12th for $220. But lo and behold, even though these did leak, we got the info that we had been waiting for. It is not confirmed, but Jason Tatum posts on IG or his snap, cool gray 11s? Are we getting cool gray 11s this year in 2020? Finally a retro. The one difference I did see is that it is a mesh instead of that suede or the nubuck that used to be on the upper. But the mesh pair of cool grays was a sample that was supposed to drop, but they did switch it back to that nubuck or that suede. I don't care if it's nubuck and suede. I don't care if it's leather or if it's mesh. Well, not leather, but mesh, I'm down. I just want cool gray 11s. I know a lot of y'all want them, and this is a pair that I did not get back when it was going crazy for 11s. Hopefully this post means that they will indeed drop. I'll take a pair or two. Another one that is possibly major, I don't know why they were retro so soon, but there was news of a white, fire red, black, and tech gray pair of Air Jordan 4s dropping next year in May. Now, that color code is for the cement Air Jordan 4s, the white cement 4s. Now, the reason I say I feel like it would be pretty soon is because they did just drop in February of 2016. I guess, I'm pretty sure people will buy them again. I'll probably be one of those people. But it just seems like a very, very fast retro of the shoe. Now, of course, from 2016 to 2021, that would be 5 years. So, I don't know, I feel like 5 years is a pretty quick retro turnaround for a shoe that's pretty highly sought after. Slight flex, I still got a DS pair and a pair that I wear. Again, we just have the color code so far. It is nowhere confirmed that it is a white cement 4, but it's the color code. And then to go ahead and end off this week's heater hype, we had another pair of off-white Air Force Ones appear. Now, these were seen in the fall-winter 2020 off-white runway show, and it's a very similar pair to the MCA pair of off-white Air Force Ones, this time just with a black bottom. It has the weird lacing system of the off-white dunks, and it definitely doesn't look as good as the MCAs. Would I take a pair for retail? I'm gonna take it for retail, yes. This is not one that I would get my head cracked wide open for at all. Now, the way that these popped up is that they were actually sent to a Nike athlete kind of out of nowhere. So this could be a friends and family sample, which I'm going to assume it is, but we are getting that pair of University Gold Off-White Air Force Ones, or we should be. It was another rumor, next year or later this year. So and kind of weird, almost MCA Air Force One does not seem too weird to me. But listen, man, that is it. Y'all let me know, did y'all cop anything this week? Did y'all keep y'all money in your pockets and save it? Listen, that is always a good option. It's been a lot of stuff getting pushed back. A lot of releases getting pushed to July. It's just a lot of craziness going on right now. Either way, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like on this vid, and I will see y'all on the next one. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. Probably gonna be, as y'all watch this, I'll probably be live on Twitch, so go ahead, peep the Twitch. Here, there, blase blada, of course, Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Time for me to go edit. I need to get out of here, and like I said, early heat on the way tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull, and it really gave me wings. Yeah, up and away. Y'all should have seen this shit coming in May.